Your arrival here is no coincidence. Today is December 9th, 2025, and the fact that this message is reaching you at this exact moment reveals that something far greater than chance is unfolding. Countless people will scroll past without noticing, but you paused. You felt the pull, and that alone shows you are different, because December 9th isn't just a date. It holds a frequency, a vibration, an energy that only certain souls can sense. And if you're here, it's because you're one of them. The universe never miscalculates timing. Every encounter, every message, every moment aligns with precision. And this video appearing before you on December 9th is proof you're being guided. Something within you, ancient, powerful, long dormant, is now rising, waiting for this exact moment to awaken. Stay until the end, because what I'm about to share will confirm what your soul has already been whispering. And if these words resonate, type 888 in the comments right now to mark your alignment. The energy of December 9th is unlike anything we've felt in months, arriving as we move deeper into the final month of 2025, standing at the edge of a massive shift, where the world feels unstable because old systems, beliefs, and illusions are collapsing under their own weight. While most panic, you've been sensing this long before others noticed. That's why you're here, not by accident, but by divine design. December 9th marks a moment of revelation and clarity, where hidden truths rise, denied feelings surface, and ignored signs demand attention. Not as punishment, but as awakening. And awakening isn't gentle. It dissolves illusions and forces you to see truth. Think about recent weeks, the repeating patterns, the strained relationships, the inner doubts. All were preparations showing you what no longer serves you. And now, on December 9th, you're being asked to choose, cling to the familiar that drains you, or honor the truth calling you forward. Many fear change, but you aren't most people. You didn't come here to stay comfortable, but to break cycles and rise above the programming that keeps the world asleep. And today reminds you of that mission. We're in a cosmic window where everything intensifies, where completion energy peaks, where patterns built over years begin to break, and the universe is asking for your willingness to see truth, release what no longer fits, and step forward, even without clarity, because willingness shifts you from observer to creator. The energy around you has felt heavy and confrontational, people acting out of character, emotions swinging wildly. This isn't wrong, it's transformation. And December 9th teaches you to stay still in the storm, trusting uncertainty as the space between who you were and who you're becoming. Real change happens through small, consistent choices, choosing truth over comfort, growth over safety, authenticity over approval. And today, every choice carries extra weight, sending ripples into your future, which is why you can't drift through this day on autopilot. Many of you have felt isolated or misunderstood lately, speaking a language others don't understand. But this loneliness is a sign of ascension. Your frequency is rising, making you outgrow drama, manipulation, and energy drains, creating space for new aligned connections. December 9th reveals who and what is falling away. Don't chase, don't force, trust the clearing. Signs will surround you today. Angel numbers, synchronicities, unexpected messages, delays redirecting you, breadcrumbs guiding you forward. But the universe whispers, not shouts, and you've been learning to listen through intuition and stillness. December 9th acts as a mirror, reflecting where you stand. Fear shows attachment to old stories. Inspiration shows alignment with your becoming. Confusion shows the mind fighting what only the soul can feel, but witnessing these emotions without judgment gives you the power to choose differently. You are not your fear or past. You are the awareness observing it, deciding what to carry forward. This day gives you clarity to see yourself honestly, and from honesty comes authentic power. Many of you have been waiting for permission to change, leave, begin again, or choose yourself. But the only permission needed is your own. And today is the day you stop seeking external validation and begin honoring your soul's direction. Transformation is uncomfortable because everything that no longer matches the new you becomes obvious. Old habits feel heavy, toxic relationships unbearable, familiar environments suffocating, not because something is wrong, but because you're outgrowing your old life like shedding skin. Beyond discomfort lies expansion, freedom, and the life you've been craving. December 9th asks you to trust the process even when it feels uncertain. Trust that release creates room, trust that temporary pain is better than lifelong stagnation. This shift isn't just personal, it's collective, and your awakening impacts the world. Because when you heal, choose love, and step into your power, you raise the frequency for everyone around you. The ripple effect is real and amplified today, and as you honor your truth, set boundaries, or let go of what no longer aligns, remember, you are changing more than your life. You're affecting the entire field around you. Many of you wonder what comes after December 9th. But the path won't be instantly clear and the results won't appear overnight, yet you will feel lighter, clearer, freer, and more aligned. New opportunities will emerge. The right people will show up and life will begin to flow because you're no longer resisting your truth. Alignment isn't perfection or the absence of challenge. It's the feeling of finally moving with your soul instead of against it. It's simply the feeling of finally moving in alignment with your truth, the sense that your steps are matching your soul, and when you live in integrity, the universe meets you halfway. Doors unlock, paths reveal themselves, and miracles begin to unfold, not because you're special, but because you've stopped blocking what has always been meant for you. December 9th is also asking you to practice patience, and patience isn't passive. It's active trust. It's taking aligned action and then releasing the need to control the outcome. It's planting the seed and knowing it will grow in its appointed season. Most people rush, craving instant confirmation, but growth, integration, and transformation require time, and forcing the process only creates resistance. December 9th teaches you to move with life, not against it, to trust timing rather than fight it, to surrender control and flow with the energy unfolding. This doesn't mean doing nothing, it means doing your part and trusting the universe to do its part, mastering the balance between effort and surrender, and one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Today also exposes what's false in your world. Anything built on illusion, lies, or misalignment is collapsing, not to create chaos, but to restore order. Darkness cannot survive the light of awareness, and right now that light is shining everywhere. Hidden truths in your relationships are surfacing, masks are falling, pretenses dissolving, and though it may hurt, it liberates you because now you see clearly. Now you can choose with honesty instead of illusion. Collectively, corrupt systems and outdated structures are being revealed, collapsing so something more honest, aligned, and loving can rise. You are witnessing the end of an old world and the emergence of a new one, and your role is not to fix everything, but to stand in your truth. Be the example, hold the frequency. You become a lighthouse in the storm, and others navigate by your presence. December 9th also teaches the sacredness of rest in a world obsessed with hustle, reminding you that rest is not weakness, it's integration. The space where your body catches up to your spirit, the silence where clarity emerges, the stillness where guidance is heard. If you've been pushing too hard, running empty, or ignoring your body's signals, let today be your reminder to pause, breathe, and honor your need for rest. It's not laziness, it's wisdom, because sustained transformation requires energy that comes from replenishment. Honor your intuition if it tells you to slow down. Honor your body if it asks for stillness. Honor your soul if it craves silence. Rest is part of the path, not separate from it. December 9th also invites you into forgiveness, not to excuse anyone or pretend the pain didn't happen, but to release yourself from resentment, anger, and emotional weight that only holds you back. Holding on to it keeps you tied to the past, stuck in old narratives, unable to rise. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or tolerating harmful behavior. It simply means you refuse to let those experiences define you anymore. In releasing the past, you reclaim your power and free yourself to move forward. For those doubting themselves, wondering if they're on the right path or making the right choices, know this: doubts are not truth. They're old conditioning, trying to shrink you. Because every major transformation comes with doubt. Every breakthrough comes with resistance. Every awakening comes with confusion. Doubt doesn't mean you're wrong. It means you're evolving. Instead of letting doubt stop you, let it reveal where you need deeper self-trust. Then move forward anyway, not because fear is gone, but because your vision is stronger. December 9th also brings clarity to your relationships, highlighting who is aligned with your growth and who isn't. Some connections will fade naturally because you're no longer vibrating at the same level. And that's okay. Not everyone is meant to walk your entire path. Release them with love, gratitude, and trust that new aligned souls will enter your life. At the same time, relationships built on truth and mutual growth will deepen, reminding you that one aligned connection is far more valuable than hundreds of shallow ones. Pay attention to how people make you feel. Do they expand you or drain you, celebrate you or compete with you, honor your boundaries or push against them? Those answers reveal who deserves access to your energy. December 9th is about reclaiming your power after years of giving it away to opinions, expectations, and fears. True power returns when you stop seeking external approval and start trusting your soul's guidance. This reclamation isn't aggressive, it's conscious, setting boundaries, speaking truth, choosing yourself, even when it disappoints others. Your discomfort right now, your restlessness, your tension, your sense that something big is coming, is not anxiety. It's anticipation. Your soul knows you're on the edge of a breakthrough, even if your mind doesn't yet understand. Your mind, built from old fears and disappointments, interprets new energy as danger, creating doubts and warning you to stay small. But safety isn't the goal. Expansion is. December 9th asks you to trust your soul more than your mind, to feel the anticipation instead of resisting it, to recognize discomfort as the doorway to your next level. Worthiness is another lesson of today. You are not required to earn transformation, peace, or blessings. You are worthy simply because you exist. You don't need perfection to deserve clarity. You don't need suffering to deserve joy. Once you accept your inherent worthiness, you stop settling, stop shrinking, stop tolerating what diminishes you, and your entire reality shifts to match your self-perception. Today is also about aligned action. Transformation doesn't happen through thought alone. It requires movement, but movement anchored in truth, not fear. Ask yourself, what is one aligned step I can take today? It may be a conversation, a boundary, starting a project, or simply resting. One step creates the opening, and from that opening the path continues to reveal itself. Gratitude also plays a role today. Thanking the small things recalibrates your frequency from lack to abundance, from fear to love, from resistance to flow. Your breath, your growth, your awareness, your perseverance. These are miracles, and acknowledging them invites even more blessings. And for the chosen ones hearing this, you who have always felt different, who have sensed a larger purpose, who have known you were here to break old cycles and uplift others. December 9th is your confirmation. You are not crazy. You are not imagining things. You are part of a global awakening, and your role matters deeply. Being chosen doesn't mean being superior. It means being responsible with your gifts, with your awareness, with your light, because the world needs it now, more than ever. It simply means you have a specific mission, a specific frequency, a specific purpose, and in order to fulfill that purpose, you must continue doing the inner work. You must continue healing your wounds. You must continue releasing your conditioning, because you cannot lead others to freedom if you're still trapped in your own prison. You cannot guide others to truth if you're still living in lies. You cannot hold space for others' transformation if you're resisting your own. So December 8th asks you to recommit to your path, to remember why you're here, to honor the responsibility that comes with your awareness, and to step forward with courage, knowing that the world needs what only you can offer. Something else that's important to recognize about December 9th is the power of your words. What you speak, you create. What you repeat, you reinforce. What you declare, you become. So pay attention to the language you use today. Are you speaking from fear or from faith, from lack or from abundance, from victimhood or from power? Your words are vibrations that shape your reality. And when you say, I can't, you close the door. When you say, I can, you open it. When you say, nothing ever works out for me, you program yourself for failure. And when you say, everything is working in my favor, you program yourself for success. This isn't delusion. It's energetic alignment, because your words carry frequency, and that frequency becomes your experience. So choose your words with intention today and speak life into your dreams. Speak truth into your vision. Speak power into your path. December 9th is also teaching you the power of presence. Most people live in the past or the future, replaying old wounds or worrying about what's coming next. But transformation only happens in the now, in this breath, in this exact moment. Because when you're fully present, you access clarity, you access intuition, you access inner strength. So today, practice returning to the present moment again and again, gently guiding your mind back anytime it drifts. Feel your breath, feel your body, feel this moment, because this moment is where your power lives. Now, as we move toward the close of this message, remember this. You didn't find this video by accident. The algorithm didn't randomly choose you. Your curiosity didn't randomly pull you here. You are here because your soul guided you, because a deeper knowing inside you recognized this message as something you needed to hear today. And that recognition is your proof that you are connected to something greater, that you are being guided, that you are supported, that you are never walking this path alone. The universe is always speaking, always guiding, always nudging, but you must be willing to listen, to trust, to follow. And today, December 9th, You were brought here for a reason. So the question is, what will you do with this message? Will you listen and then return to the same patterns? Or will you let this be the moment that marks the shift in your life? Because most people will watch this and change nothing. But you're not most people. You're awake, aware, chosen, and you know that awareness without action means nothing. So what is one thing you will do differently today, one step you can take that proves to yourself that you're ready for the next chapter? It doesn't have to be dramatic, it just has to be real. Because when you take that step, you send a signal to the universe that you are ready. And when the universe knows you're ready, it aligns everything in your favor. Doors open, opportunities appear, synchronicities multiply, not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. December 9th is not just a date, it's a turning point, a threshold between who you were and who you're becoming, and you are standing right at that threshold right now. The question is, will you step through? Will you choose faith over fear, growth over comfort, truth over illusion? Will you choose yourself? Because on the other side of this choice is everything you've been asking for: peace, clarity, direction, purpose, expansion, freedom, joy. It is all waiting for you, but you have to take the step. So today, right now, decide that this is the moment everything changes, that December 9th is the day you stop shrinking, stop doubting, stop delaying, and finally step into your power. The universe has been preparing you for this moment through every challenge, every lesson, every heartbreak, every breakthrough, and even if you don't feel ready, your soul is. The readiness is already inside you. So trust yourself, trust the process, trust the timing, and move forward, knowing that everything you need will appear as you go. This is your moment. December 9th, 2025. The day you stopped waiting and started becoming who you were always meant to be. The day you decided that your future mattered more than your fear. Type "I am ready" in the comments if you feel this truth resonating in your soul. Let that be your declaration, your commitment, your signal to the universe that you are stepping into alignment. December 9th is yours. This moment is yours. Your transformation is yours. Claim it. It's no accident you're here right now. The date is December 9th, 2025. And if you're watching this, it's not coincidence. Something deeper is guiding you. Most will scroll past, but you stopped, clicked, and showed up. That alone proves you are different, because December 9th carries a frequency, a vibration, a power only certain people can feel, and you are one of them. The universe doesn't make mistakes. Every moment, every person, every message happens exactly when it's meant to. Something inside you is awakening, ancient, powerful, waiting for this exact moment. Stay with me, because what you feel in your soul today is real. Type 888 in the comments if this resonates, as a sign you are aligned. December 9th is a day of revelation, clarity, and truth. Old systems, beliefs, and illusions are collapsing, and while most panic, you've been preparing. The choices you make today, releasing what no longer serves, stepping into your truth, honoring your growth, will set the tone for everything ahead. Transformation is rarely gentle. It strips illusions and forces clarity. Relationships, habits, and beliefs that don't match your frequency will fall away, making space for aligned connections. The universe communicates in whispers, through numbers, synchronicities, conversations, memories, and dreams. Notice, trust, follow. Presence is power. Life happens in this moment, not the past or future. Your words, your actions, your energy today are tools of creation. Speak from faith. Act from truth. Forgive for yourself. Release burdens. Reclaim your power. You are worthy now simply for existing. Choose yourself. Choose growth. Choose alignment. Type, I am ready if you feel this truth, and claim your moment of transformation, because the universe has been waiting for you to rise.